Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Going by what is currently happening in Kenya, is very clear that Wafula Chebukati bungled this year's presidential election. And any move that tries to unearth the fraud that happened at IEBC, that move is being met with a lot of stiff opposition from William Ruto's team and even from Wafula Chebukati's IEBC. For the better part of today, Miguna has been making some tweets alleging that the government is hacking onto IEBC portal and replacing forms. And Miguna, earlier in the day, also roped CS Joe Mucheru's name into the whole plot, accusing Mucheru of some plans to hack IEBC servers. And some few minutes ago, Miguna had this to say. Miguna, just in, Azimio has used a kidnapped IEBC Kenya IT expert and Chinese ICT hackers hired by Mucheru to arrest Form 34As and insert their own fake Form 34As with inflated figures for Rao, so that the Supreme Court can declare Rao president-elect. Let it be known by patriots. That's just one of the tweets Miguna has been sharing today. Today he has shared quite a number of tweets, and some we did in our early analysis. And some few minutes ago, he also posted that. And that forced Joe Mucheru to respond. So in this video, I want us to have a look at the response by Joe Mucheru, for it's going to form the basis of our analysis and discussion right now. In case you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya. Yes. Upon Miguna sharing that tweet, Joe Mucheru quickly responded. CS Joe Mucheru, EGH. And all this you know from Canada, and then Joe Mucheru attaches that earlier tweet by Miguna. Yes. So in this video, I want us to dig deep to see exactly the games being played here. Yes. And just to start with, Joe Mucheru is doubting whether Miguna is the person with that information now that Miguna is in Canada. I'm seeing a Joe Mucheru who is just trying to imply that some people might be feeding Miguna with some information, be it true information or wrong information. These are not things Miguna may be, these are not Miguna's own intelligence information, but there might be some people in Kenya feeding Miguna with the information. And just as I did explain in our early analysis, that there are people feeding Dennis Itumbi with some information, it might also be very likely that some people are also feeding Miguna with information. And those people are most likely in Kenya Kwanza's top hierarchy. They are the ones feeding Dennis Itumbi and now Miguna. And some few days ago, they were also feeding Moses Kuria with some information. So Joe Mucheru is just confirming that somebody might be feeding Miguna with the information. And if you look at what Miguna actually tweeted in the course of the day, Miguna actually confirmed from the tweet, Miguna actually confirmed just in Azimio has used kidnapped IEBC Kenya IT expert and Chinese hackers hired by Joe Mucheru to hack onto the IEBC portal. So Miguna is just putting it straight that IEBC portal has been hacked and forms have been changed and replaced in favor of Raila Odinga. And the aim of that is for the Supreme Court to go the order for a recount, after which they will declare Raila Odinga president-elect. Those are Miguna's allegations. And from where I sit, if at all those allegations by Miguna are actually true, then that's a good news to a majority of Kenyans who woke up in the morning and casted their votes for Raila Molo Odinga. If at all what Miguna is saying is true, then that's a wonderful news, good news to Kenyans. Let's just pray that what Miguna is saying is true. And if you look at that tweet by Miguna and the response by Joe Mucheru, in my honest opinion, I'm seeing a Miguna's team who might have actually gained access to IEBC servers. And they might have replaced the forms. So this is just some form and a kind of a reverse psychology. What is accusing the other side of doing, they might have themselves did that. That's what I'm seeing here. And I'm saying that because as results were trickling in at Bomas, we saw some forms being exchanged. And the link between the forms that were being exchanged is believed was Sholei, Gladys Boss Sholei. In fact, there were even some clips that were shared of forms being exchanged. So Miguna might just be saying the exact thing William Ruto's team did. It's just some form of a reverse kind of a psychology. And also, if you look at it from another angle, it might be clear, or rather, William Ruto's team, and that is also something I did state some few hours ago in one of our early analysis. If you look at what Moses Kure is saying, what Senior Counsel Amenasera Abdullah is saying, and now what Miguna is saying, they might be privy to some information that they are not going to get a win at the Supreme Court of Kenya. So they are just trying to discredit the judges earlier in advance. They know that what happened at IEBC, what Chebukati did, no competent court of law can uphold those elections as declared by Wafula Chebukati. So already they know that they are most likely going to lose at the Supreme Court of Kenya. They are now just trying to discredit the Supreme Court judges. That's also something I'm seeing here. And also if you look at Miguna also at times comes out as an alarmist. Sometimes he always tweets some things that turn out to be lies and propaganda. So this might just be another propaganda, another lie by Miguna and his team to gain some sympathy. Because, you know, I've always been maintaining here that William Ruto and his team are experts when it comes to sympathy seeking. This might just be also another form of them trying to seek sympathy. And not only sympathy, this might also be a clever way, an indirect way by William Ruto and his team to incite Kenyans to violence. And they are using somebody far away in Canada to incite that violence. That's also something I'm seeing here. They are just preparing their supporters not to accept the verdict that will come from the Supreme Court. That's also something I'm seeing clearly here. And above all, as I conclude, the Supreme Court, in their wisdom, should make sure they unearth the true person who won this year's election, who won this year's presidential election. This normal theft that after every 5 years, presidential elections are being stolen, then Kenyans are being told to move on. This kind of a trend should end in 2022. Let the Supreme Court be very firm and set a precedent that future generations, or rather those who will be serving at IEBC, before even they attempt to overturn the will of the people, before they attempt to rig a presidential election or any other election, they will have to think twice. Let the Supreme Court set an example with this year's 2022 presidential election. That's all I can say, ladies and gentlemen. For now, in case you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. And to those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible again, subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana ye.